What's happening, my beautiful faces? It is I and she's me. Hey, your girl. Yes, my love. I am back. It's the one, the only, your girl Kim, the SSB, representing that beautiful southern state I enjoy calling Tennessee. Now, check this out. If you can see this calm complected face and you can hear the sound of my voice, guess what? Darling, because of each and every one of you, the lounge is open, but with a twist. So, for those that are new, sometimes we like to open up the lounge a little bit late and have some one on one fun. And what I love to call cocktails and conversation. Now, this is where I bring some amazing artists, entrepreneurs, some like minded people up close and personal with you. And we get to put them on the hot seat, see what they got going on, and especially partake in a couple of musical cocktails and see what they're talking about. All right. So this episode is just like the others, but I'm a little partial to this guest because I had the pleasure of interviewing him at one of our Fleet DJ conference. I would say this young man was my second interview, I believe, but my very first conference interview. So, in the hot seat, y'all, we got my guy, none other than Rob J himself.
What it do? What it do?
What's happening? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Blessed to be here, blessed to be on this platform, ready to get into this music and this musical cocktails. We ready, we ready. Let's
Ready.
get it.
All right, so for those that are not familiar with this space, let everybody know who exactly is Rob J.
For sure. So Rob J is an R&B singer-songwriter from Virginia. I'm all about the good vibes, the good energy. R&B is my love and my passion. And borderline to play on my name, rhythm over blues and, just, what I'm saying, my name is Rob J. So I kind of like incorporated that to the mix and whatnot. And, I'm passionate about all things music and the arts. And, we outside, we embracing everything. We with it.
Nice.
Yes,
And I
yes,
would
yes.
say, yeah, when I tell y'all, listen, R&B, don't let that baby face fool you. Or it should tell y'all that he's serious about R&B.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
so this baby face that we're talking about, Rob, how long have
So I've been doing music my whole life, but I say like professionally, I'd probably say like the last 5 years, what I'm saying, really, taking the business serious, learning the ins and outs, being punctual, business etiquette, all that tied to the industry. I know they sound like business terms, but those are like music industry terms too, because you got to play the game, you got to know your lane and where you fit in. So just really been a student of the game and, knowing that it's more than just, oh, I want to go to the studio and record. It's like, no, it's paperwork, it's this, when you really take it, serious on that professional level. So I say probably like 5 serious years of me just both making serious music like artistry and, learning it as well.
now was R&B always your first love?
Hmm. I always had a love deep down in my heart for R&B, but you already know how the start of that is gospel. You know what I'm saying? The gospel is the root of everything. That's the upbringing, that's the start. Churches, Black History Month programs, the whole nine, uh those
No.
is the the origins of, what I'm saying, everything, how I started off. So gospel will always have a number one place in my heart, but R&B is right up there too.
Okay. Have you
Yes,
thought about
yes.
doing a gospel track at all?
Oh yeah. I'm definitely not opposed to it. It's just been lately I've just been kind of in like my R&B bag, but I'm always open to, doing gospel collabs. And I try to make sure even with my image that I'm not too far out that if, I was to come back and, do something, it wouldn't catch any backlash, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Trying to figure out
I
what you
take pride. Say it again.
I said they trying to figure out what you have going on.
Yeah, right. You know, I'm doing this, and then next thing you saw the best of me, and it's just, you know. So I try to make sure my image portrays, what I'm saying, what I got going on, and just developing a sense of self and being authentic, So
Right.
yeah.
Now, speaking of your image, that was one thing about you that caught my eye. Not just you as an artist, but as an entrepreneur as well. I know you had the cups, you had the merch going on when I first
Yes, indeed.
when I first met you. Now, I'm gonna tell you something else I also like.
Mhm.
You're performing.
Oh
Your
yeah.
performances are like top notch. So you're not just an artist that hold on to a mic. You
Mhm.
dance a little bit too, right?
Yeah. So my thing is this, and people can take it however, but I really grew up, studying like, Usher and, Boys and Men, New Edition, like all of those guys, they gave their energy to the crowd. So I feel like, it's my responsibility to do the same thing. Like if you come and see me, you're not just gonna sit there and just see me just stand in one place. You're gonna see some dancing, some crowd interaction, what I'm saying, just to make you feel good. I feel like that's my job, and that's the space that I'm in where I like to give off that positive energy. So that's definitely what you're gonna see when you, what I'm saying, come and see me perform. And we just have fun. It's sometimes you watch people and their performances are so like calculated. It's like dun, 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 which is dope. Don't get me wrong, but I like to leave a little bit of space in there for the organicness. You might see somebody in the crowd that might be vibing a little bit more, and you might want to take some time to shout them out and allow them to come and feel what you got going on. So I just love reciprocating the energy out that I get. So if I feel the energy, I'm going to always be able to put it back.
All right. So now let's talk about this project you have.
Okay.
Yes. Two tracks that I have. They are
Yes.
nice.
I appreciate it.
Let's talk about Close.
Okay.
So give me kind of set the tone for Close.
All right. So Close is kind of like my feel on a little bit of like the Afro beat, kind of like up tempo, kind of like feel record. And it's just kind of one of those records where it's like, you hear it, it's smooth. You can dance with your lady or your guy with it. If you want to crack out the moves a little bit, do a little 1-2, you can, but it's still cool and it's just fun. I feel like if I was to go out and, perform it, I would get a reaction to where you would want to feel like you want to dance or move in some kind of way. So we had a lot of fun with that one, making it and coming up with it. Not anything too deep. And I'm not trying to do no double, triple entendres and like, yeah, this really meant this. It's just what it is, and allowing the music just to be fun. And it was kind of like one of those records. And I remember when I was recording it, I was in a place like that. I literally was going like line for line with creating a song. And it wasn't, usually I try to write a big portion of the song and have it together. But with that, it was just like, I had the hook and then we just went from the verse on and just, built it.
Okay. So do you do
Yes.
like the writing for your songs? Do you do quite a bit of your writing?
Oh yeah, I do all of my writing. If there is some help in there, it might be like a suggestion as far as in like, okay, like topic wise, and all right, well, what do we want to discuss? And then, I'll get help from that, or it might be like a line, but I say like 99, 98% of, what I'm saying, my material is me, outside of the little bit that might be some creative help, but it's me.
Okay. So I tell
Yes,
you,
indeed.
we won't prolong this cocktail. DJ Dub, he's ready to pour it up. So this is what I need you to do, right? I
Michelle.
need you to go ahead, introduce yourself, and
Okay,
introduce Close, and Dub Six will take care of the rest.
for sure. It's your boy Rob J coming to y'all live, bringing you them R&B vibes. This is my single titled Close off of Phases EP. I hope y'all enjoy it and dance to it.
I just wanna keep it close. Keep it close. I just wanna keep it close. And hoping that you would go. Oh God, I cannot deny that you're special. Oh, I'll give you the time if you say so. I just wanna keep you close. I can't keep. I just wanna keep you close. Yeah, yeah. Hey. I like you, cause you got your own free mind. You're special, you don't even realize. Just let go, girl, you know that you'll be mine. Just give me time, girl. I cannot deny that you're special. Oh, I'll give you the time if you say so. I just wanna keep you close. I can't keep. I just wanna keep you close. Yeah, yeah. Girl, come and catch this vibe. Like, girl, come and catch this vibe. You wanna wave and I'm serving you ice. See by the way that you bat in your eyes. You so deserving, you need to a prize, yeah. Hold it down, how you move like that. Turn it out, girl, you're killing it. Break it down, cause I'm feeling it. Or I might be lit. Oh, girl, I cannot deny that you're special. Oh, I'll give you the time if you say so. I just wanna keep you close. I can't keep. I just wanna keep you close. Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Listen, I'm gonna have you come back on mute real quick. So, well, one, I saw, well, I could hear that you were ready to go ahead and dive into it and start singing. So, like, we make sure everybody can hear the track. But I love that. So we're streaming live on Facebook, of course. And I want to give a major shout out to Miss Grinder representing Memphis. She went straight to Facebook looking for the song. She she is enjoying the track, so shout out to her. She says a nice vibe and those words are tight. And I see my guy DJ Wild West out of Pigeon Forge. He likes that. There's one part where it kind of does like I guess like a beat transition. I like that. It's not like the same throughout the whole track. He's like, okay, oh, what's next? Oh, I like that. Okay, what's next? I feel like, so I can only like, okay, for this track, do you have a visual yet? Hold it, Rob, wait, hold on. You're on, come off mute.
All right, so that was muted the whole time?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I ain't know they did it on his own, my bad. But first off, shout out to everybody that you just mentioned that liked the track and enjoyed the track. And I definitely want to go back and do a visual for it. That's my goal really for next year, to really have the visuals in line for all of the kind of like up tempo tracks that I put out, just because I know like that's big and people want to see the vibe of those, particular tracks. Mm-hmm. So we probably gonna go back around and hit a visual for that one for sure.
That's gonna be nice.
Yeah, that was gonna be good.
you have like an island concept or just, I mean, some wonderful dancers. I think that would be really, really nice. Or just like couples dancing to it. I
Yeah,
think
because
that would be beautiful.
yeah, and that's what I really want to show. Like, I want to have like a mixture of like elements, you know what I'm saying? Still paying homage to, you know, where it's coming from. So even if I can get some, you know, like some soca dances in there, or, you know, I might get some islanders in there to, you know, incorporate. So I really want to, you know, come correct with it, because I know that it has potential put out the right way to really, you know, reach on that, you know, that global dancing, especially because Afrobeat is so big right now. And, you know, I just want to make sure I do it the right way, not to where it's like, you know, I'm culture vulture, but, you know, really paying homage to everybody and just, you know, giving it my own kind of feel.
Okay. All right. So the next cocktail we have is
Yes,
what?
yes.
Yes. Tell me about that one. Oh,
Yeah,
you
so what you want, yeah, you know, I'm ready. Nah. So what you want is that more like sensual kind of record. As you know, you in the club, as the night goes on, you bring out the slower jams, the smoother feel, you know. You might get another shot of something. You might be somewhere, you can get your little wine or something. And that song is kind of like the transition to that. So it's not quite, I'll say, a slow jam. It's like a little mid-tempo, like, you know, easing into transition change, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a favorite of mine, just because it's smooth, and I feel like, you know, you can digest it. Again, like, my goal is to make music simple and fun, and, you know, where it's, you know what I'm saying, you can really just hear what's going on. So, you know, that's what I did with that track. And, you know, I kind of let the people make it, you know, what they like, and, you know, what they want to enjoy from that.
Okay. So before we get into that particular track, so will this be, these two songs will be part of a full project, or you still working on putting that project together?
Yeah, so the last song, Close, is actually part of my EP, Phases, that came out. And that was just like a collective of songs I just wanted to put out and really give to everyone, and, you know, let them do what they choose to do with it, before gearing in and actually working on a project. So What You Want will be included in my next project, you know, full length, you know, 10 plus songs, really, you know, a body of work. And Phases was just, you know, something for everybody to group to have fun with, and just, you know, show where Rob J is in his career right now, and where he, you know what I'm saying, where he has going on. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So while Dub Six is getting this cocktail together, go ahead and
Okay.
tell everybody where they can get your music, as well
For
as
sure.
where they can follow you.
Definitely. So you can get my music on all streaming platforms, all over. No, I think there's one on the other end as well. Yes, sir. You can get my music on Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, and it's Rob J. And you can type in Phases, which is the name of my project, and you find all the songs up there.
Okay. All right, my
Yes,
love.
yes.
Same thing. If you can introduce this track, Dub Six will take care of the rest.
All right.
We
Are you ready?
ready.
I'm sorry. It changed other time. Once again, it's your boy Rob J. This is my single, What You Want, which will be debuting off my new project coming in 2024. I hope y'all enjoy it. Give them R&B vibes. So get the cocktail spinning. Hey.
I be loving you for hours. Body fire, here's your flowers tonight. I'ma give you what you want, give you what you want. Give you what you want, give you what you want. And all in your head, you're mine tonight. Let's take a time, it feels so right. I'ma give you what you want, give you what you want. Give you what you want, give you what you want. Like it that I'm interactive, I'm moving with action, I'm all in your seas, yeah. You calling me over around 3 in the morning, you already know what that means, yeah. You know when I pull up, it's go time, it's action. I need complete satisfaction. Tonight we're more than friends, not your homie. You know that I would never keep you lonely. We can keep it on the low like a jiggy. And when you look me in my eyes, yeah, you know. And I be loving you for hours. you what you want. Give you what you want, give you what you want. And all in your head, your mind tonight. Let's take a time, it feels so right. I'ma give you what you want, give you what you want. Give you what you want, give you what you want.
Oh, well, I think it is safe for me to say you have a new
There we go.
fan.
There we go.
Yeah, you have a new
Okay.
fan in Memphis.
Uh-oh. Let's get it. I'm trying to come out to Memphis anyway. I've been trying to get out there for a long time. So
And I quote, this is what she said. This is Miss Grenda again. Okay. Rob J, you're gonna make me get in trouble on this track.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
She
I love it. I love
liked
it.
it. She
I
really
love it. I love it.
liked it. And I do too. And I get what you were saying about is not a lot going on at once.
Yeah.
And it's like that last call. I mean, you
Yeah.
looking at me, I've been looking at you.
There we
So
go.
are we going for a nightcap somewhere? Like what
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 we doing? What we doing?
I like in the fact that the constant and I think I can speak for all women,
Mhm.
giving what you want.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. And it's not
Yeah.
I mean straight to the point, we're gonna get in the bed.
Yeah, nah, yeah. It's like I was saying, it's up to however you want to take it, you know? And I feel like just as well as it's smooth for the ladies, it's smooth for the fellas. You don't want to be, you can be direct in some ways, but it's all about, how you say things. So you can take it how you want to. Like you say, you can do a nice little recap or a nightcap or, it's up to you. So I'm throwing the lob and however you catch it, what I'm saying? That's on you. So
Yes, I like it. And also in the chat I see DJ Wild West as well. He said he wished it was a little bit longer, but
okay.
that he can get it in at the end as one of his end of the night vibes.
Okay, yeah, and see, and that too, and you know what? It's funny that he mentioned the length of it because I'm gonna be honest, with y'all, because we keeping it honest on here. I'm going through like a phase to where I'm trying to see how music really resonates in like the length of the songs. So it's no secret that songs are getting shorter and shorter. So I'm kind of testing the range a little bit. Like Close was a little bit longer, well not longer, but the normal time, and this was a little bit shorter. So I'm just trying to see if people really pay attention to that, or the fact that it's shorter make people listen to it longer, or might want to replay it. So that was a little test with that. So it's definitely interesting that he brought that up and said that.
Now I'm surprised Dub Six didn't say anything. That has
Uh
a hot topic for him like the last year or
mm,
so in regards
yeah,
to the length of a song.
yeah,
And I think you are the first artist that I talked to that is conscious about that, and you are literally like doing some research to see what will fit and what
yeah.
actually works. What
No,
I've learned, I mean, it just depends on the generation that you're talking to. Of course,
yeah.
everybody like the old school stuff. Give me an
They
extended
go.
and
There we
it's
go. Steady cut. About 5 minutes.
yeah,
Three artists on the remix.
right. So I know this is his forte. Come on, Dub Six, what you get?
Oh yeah, come. I'm open. I'm open. But that's funny that he really mentioned that because, like, sometimes people listen to stuff and then their attention span, no matter how dope the song is or whatnot, just because the attention spans are so much shorter now, so they'd be like, oh, it's cool. You might want to cut it, or it's on the radio segment. They'd be like, all right, we'll mix this in there. We'll do a verse and a hook, and we'll bring it in with somebody else. But with this so far, I've been seeing like, okay, cool. Like, it's not no really point in cutting it because it's already, what I'm saying, it's short. So I feel like, with the span, you just fit right on in there. You can mix it real quick, like boom, 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 throw it in the segment. But then I have others who be like, I wish it was a little bit longer, just as I'm getting into it, it's over. So I've been listening, and it's definitely gonna shape the next project I put out. Okay, if I do shorter songs, how I want to play some, like, I'm not gonna put two short songs back to back. I'll put one that's normal length, then a short one, interlude, something like that. So
All
So
right.
what happens when you want to do a remix? Is the remix just as short, or do you lengthen it, or
well, yeah, I probably, because it's just me on that one. Then even that, like the way I had it, usually I like to do like two verses and, what I'm saying, a hook in between each. So I get somebody in there to get on the remix, and then it makes it normal length. So
okay?
because I
So
add after the ending, it will probably be, though, after the last hook, it will probably be the other artist, and then another hook in there, and then fade out.
okay. So now, do you
Yes, sir.
see songs getting even shorter than what they are?
Uh, yeah. So it's an old song called "Envy Me" by an artist named Cowboy. I think that's like the shortest single I heard. I think it was like a minute like 48, 58. And he
I
just literally just run through the whole joint. Yeah.
I can introduce you to
So,
one that's about a minute and 17 seconds.
sheesh. Oh yeah, you gotta put me on.
Yeah, I'm so serious. A minute and 17
Good.
seconds. That's
17.
that's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
So what I tell them is the reason I'm so hard about it, and she's right. It's always a sticking point for me because
Yeah.
normally the songs that actually have any kind of richness or fullness to them, and they actually get you in a particular type of mood,
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to put it on repeat 15 times just to catch what's being said or what's going on.
That's real.
Because
You right.
now it's like telling a story. I'm on chapter one. Yeah, as soon as chapter
Yeah.
one is over with and I'm looking for chapter two, you
Yeah.
already at
That.
the end, telling me to go
Yeah.
look in the index pages and find out what I missed.
You right.
So I got to do it that way. But for me, it's like I tell them, you have to at times what you're doing, you're breaking away from the norm because
Yeah.
most of the stuff we listen to now is no more than 2 minutes 20 seconds, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Everybody, every once in a while they slip a 3 minute song in there every once in a blue moon.
Right.
But the downside of it is when it's a nice song and it's something you really want to play and you really want to kind of get into it, it's just like this.
Right.
Tell me when the last time you heard a song with a breakdown where there is a instrument solo in it somewhere,
I
whether it be
feel
a
you. That
keyboard, a saxophone, anything. You don't hear
it's
that
been it.
anymore. None.
Yeah. You don't.
And you think about it, just with that being inserted in, lengthens the song anywhere from what 45 seconds to a minute, give or take,
You
or
get to a
whatever
minute.
the case may be. But at
That's
least
real.
it keeps that continuity, and
Yeah.
that's the one thing we like. She's the boss lady. I'm just a manager, but she's particular about what songs she likes, and she's
Yeah.
also particular about how it sounds, and it's got to hold on to a particular flow. Because
For
some of the
sure.
songs that we debut on her show, they're fire tracks, but man,
Yeah.
you really can't even get into them. By the time you get into
Yeah.
it, it's already
It's
fading
over.
out. And
Yeah.
I'm not finna rework it and make it. I could rework it and make it longer, but nah.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying. It was interesting mentioning that because, like, normally, like on my, songs, when you go back and listen to stuff, I usually have my stuff at least 3 minutes because that was an old radio kind of feel. I try to
Right.
keep it in the radio pocket just in case
Mm-hmm.
something was to pick up. They'd be like, "Oh, what's your radio record?" I'm like, "Okay, cool, fit the span." But like you were saying, by the time this stuff getting cut down, I'm like, "Okay, well, let me see how I could possibly, what I'm saying, see if it can match up, or just kind of just be adventurous and test it out a little bit." So that's dope that you brought that up and mentioned that, because that was one of the the factors that went into the song, like trying like that.
Okay. I feel
Yeah,
you. I
for
feel
sure.
you. Especially the songs that you're putting your heart into, the ones that are a little
Yeah,
more emotional and
yeah,
are really trying to express and say something. Those are the ones we kind of look for to have just a little bit of length to them. Because okay, if
for
I'm if
sure.
I'm with my significant other and you got a fire track,
Yeah,
it
I know
ain't
you
doing
don't
me
want it
no
to go
good if
that
it's a, if
that
it's a
quick.
minute 58 seconds. You ain't doing me no
That's a
justice.
fact.
Now I'm like, I just about
Repeat.
got her in the mood. She feeling it. She liking it. And I tell
Yeah,
her
as soon as
fade out, and we
that's
just like, well, damn, okay, well,
it,
we might have
like,
tried to
well.
play. Well, you know what? You're right.
See, it's funny that you also say that, Six, because that's like a lost art when it comes to music. Music would do a lot for us. Music to me would say things that we either were too afraid to say, we couldn't say, we didn't know how to say. So the fact that you're conscious enough, all right, I want to have my tracks to be a certain length for these reasons. And especially like the last track, you get in the moment and the Wild West is playing is at the end of the night. By the time he get across the room to act,
Right.
hey, the song going off and like
Yeah, I know.
real awkward moment. But we had those long tracks, not just for the sake of it, but they were actually telling a story. It was setting a mood for people. It was being that voice. It was getting the lady in the mood. The fellas getting
Right.
the confidence. So continue to just be conscious about that. And I know your
Hmm.
music will continue to do great. And it's R&B. I think
For
everybody
sure.
they can kind of get away with it, make it look catchy hooks, but
Yeah.
R&B,
Yeah.
I mean, you got to take your time with. You can't
You
rush it.
do.
Slow, it's up tempo. It's just something about literally that rhythm and blues of R&B, bringing just souls and having that connection, as my girl Jackie just said on Facebook. Hey, being meaningful, very, very meaningful.
Yes.
So keep
Right.
keep that same mentality.
Yeah,
Thank
because
you, definitely. And
she said
yeah,
it
and I
best.
appreciate y'all for bringing that point up because that's definitely something I was, what I'm saying, really thinking about as far as in, what to give to what. So that's dope.
Well,
Thank
she
y'all.
said it best. You're our spokesperson.
Yeah,
You're that individual that's going to say things on the record or in the song that say a shy or timid individual might have trouble saying.
that's a fact. That's a
You
fact.
just might be that vocal part, that vocal piece that, hey,
So
okay, he's saying it now. I might be able to build up enough courage to say it myself.
say
Mm.
yourself. That's
So it's
real. I
just a little
appreciate
something
that.
to think about. Just a little something to think
That's for
about.
sure. Thank you.
Hmm.
Thank you.
So before we get out of here, Rob J, like I said, I mentioned
Yes.
um, what caught my attention was actually you being an amazing hustler and entrepreneur. So can
Hmm.
you touch on a little bit about New Wealth Society?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So New Wealth Society was birthed in the pandemic. I was going through a phase where I didn't really know what I wanted to do because all of the shows and the way I like to perform, I like to be amongst the people. Like social media, what I'm saying, is growing on me and I'm learning to use it as a tool, but I'm a people person. So I was trying to figure out like, hey, what kind of avenue could I go in now? Me and Tristan, what I'm saying, he and here, where we could be passionate about something in the middle of the pandemic. We were like, you know what, let's start up a clothing and entertainment brand. You're gonna see the entertainment part come in probably maybe middle of next year. But right now we've been adamant on pushing the clothing and our messages about what we have going out there is just positive messages. So in a dope form, but something you can learn from and look at and you know, we're just outside with it and we're having fun with it. And the music and the fashion work hand in hand. So it's not even like it's pulling from what I got going on music wise. They working together. Somebody know me for my brand. Then I can refer to my music. Somebody knows me for my music. And I can refer to my brand. So it just, work like that.
All right. So where can they get this brand?
For sure. So you can get the brand from our website, which is www.newwealthsocietyworld.shop. And you also can go to our Instagram, New Wealth Society One. You can Google it. If you on Instagram, you can Insta shop it. So yeah, you can get it, wherever.
All right. You got any performances or anything coming up?
Yes, I do. So 31st, my birthday, aka, we will be performing in Houston, Texas with B5. They're doing like a reunion comeback, and I'm gonna be one of the supporting acts for the show. So we'll be out there from the 29th through January the 1st. I'm super excited, closing out the year with that. And that's the next biggest performance I have coming up, and everything else is gonna be loading in January.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Well,
Oh, and I also want to do also want to do a correction. Is New Wealth New Wealth Clothing dot shop, not the world. That was my old website. Yes. I had a little correction cut through in the little bubble message, so I had to make sure I got that right in there.
I'm pretty sure that came from Tristan.
Yeah, yeah, Mr. Tristan, yeah. I can't remember everything. I'm artistry, and, it happens. It happens.
All right. So, any closing remarks before we get out of here?
I just want to say I appreciate you for always being one of the ones to interview me, and I always say too, like artists need to definitely, give respect to, the people that give us these platforms, to be able to express our music and whatnot, especially independent artists, because we need that. And when things really, really get jumping, like they are gonna happen, then you
Yeah.
definitely gonna be the exclusive. Boom, 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 boom. It ain't gonna be love. I'll reach out to my third person. It's like, nah, you can get in contact with me, and we gonna run it up. That's my good word.
Oh yeah, you or Tristan. Don't y'all
Yeah,
act
Tristan.
like
Yeah,
it's
you
me.
know us. You know us. We
Answer
gonna
the
be the same.
phone.
We ain't gonna change. You know the same.
All right, I got a recording. Well, darling, thank you so much on behalf of
Thank
myself,
you.
just for taking time out of your schedule and coming back and just showing, everybody what you've been up to, and of
Yeah,
course, sharing these musical cocktails with us.
of
Um,
course, of course.
Yes, I am super excited just to continue to see your growth, and I am loving everything that you're doing. I have been checking out some of the people who have purchased the New World Society merch, so I'm super
Yes, yes.
excited about that as well. So again, thank you, and I look forward to just having you back and to see
Hmm.
perform live. That's the part I cannot wait for.
Yes, yes. And we still gotta slide back to Memphis. We're gonna make that work. We're gonna slide out there. I gotta meet the
Brenda,
Memphis supporting the group. There we go.
yep.
First stop. But no, I appreciate everybody who watching and support the music as well. It's love.
All right. All right, my beautiful faces. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your busy schedule as well to come and see who was on the hot seat on this episode of Cocktails and Conversation. Because y'all could have been anywhere else, but y'all know how we get down right here in the lounge. We
Facts.
always want to make sure we have a place for our artists to come and express themselves and showcase their skills and their talents. But to see who will be next on Cocktails and Conversation, y'all know what to do. Make sure you follow your girl on IG at kim.da.ssb. But until then, let's do what we do best. Make sure we are listening to this music a couple of times to make sure it just fills us mind, body, and soul. And of course,
There we go.
you want to share the cocktail with other people. But until then, my love, you guys did not take anything else from this conversation. I do hope you paid attention to what Rob J has going on, not just in the booth, but also in the street. Let your skills, your talents, and your purpose merge together so you can be a blessing to somebody else. So, with that being said, it is I and she is me, your girl, Kim, the SSB, representing that beautiful state I love to call Tennessee. Darling, that is all of my time. Thank you guys so much again for sharing this space and time with me. And I need you to know it is so important for you to live like it's your last. I'm
True.
out. I got this stuff. Were we recording on both ends?
Uh huh.